Hello. In this topic, we are going to take a deep dive into the query transform and see the additional functionalities we have in query transform, and we will also look into the case transform. Okay, I already have a project created for us to save some time, and this time we are going to work with flat files. I have created flat files and I have uploaded them. So this is the structure of the flat file. So you are already aware of these tables. These are the part of the eFashion dataset. What we are going to do is we are going to join these two tables and form one article table. Okay. So first step is to drag them out and make them the part of the canvas. Make it a source and make this as well as a source, and then let's pull up a query transform from here and drop it here, and let's join them. And then I'm going to create a template table as usual. This time let's call it article data store and then training. Okay, so this is how this is going to look like. So our goal is to join them on the fly and to set some conditions. Let's see how to do that. So you open the query transform and you see that these are the table feeds. So table 1 and table 2. Now the first thing we want to do is create a join. To do the join, you can come to the from tab and you can create a join. So if you see here, this is the join pair and you can give the condition here. So first we'll select the table. So we want the article color to be the left table. This is going to be left outer join, and then we will have the article lookup. You can write the join condition or you can open the editor. So let's open the editor. It's easier to do that way. And we're going to make a join on article ID. So let's just say article ID equal to article ID and say OK. So what we have done is we have created a join. If you want to create a condition where you want to restrict the rows only with the sale price greater than $50. So in that case, what we can do is we can just bring this column down and we can create a condition called greater than 50. So what I'm saying in other words is bring me only the records inside the HANA database with the sale price greater than $50. Now you can group by, and you can also order by whatever column you like. So if you want to order by family name, you can do that as well. Just simply drag and drop it here. Couple of other things, you can enable the distinct rows to bring only unique columns from the source system. Alright, now going back to the mapping itself, so we still have not mapped anything to the target. So we need, let's say, article ID, color code, we need all these three things, and we need all these columns. Okay, so this is how your output structure will look like. Obviously you can change the column names, you can change the data types and things like that as you like. You can also create a new column if you like. So you can say new output column and you can give it a name, you can give it a data type. For example, let's say new column, and you can naturally create functions and things like that on this new column. So for now, let's delete it and let's try to validate. So you can validate the schema, so no errors were found. I'm not going to run this job. I'm going to leave it to you to do the exercise. You will also find this in your exercise topic. Okay, let's take a look into a case transform and how to work with a case transform. Let's create a new project for this. I'm going to name it EX4 and then we'll come to the work area. Now our purpose today with this case transform is to split a table into multiple portions based on a certain condition. So what we want to do is we want to split the KNA1 table into different tables based on the country. So that is a condition, that is a kind of a scenario when you would use a case transform. Alright, so a case transform is a part of transforms here, and if you go to transforms you will find different areas or different categories. Case transform is a part of a platform category. So if you open that, you would find case transform. So simply just drag it out. Now before I push this table to the case transform, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through a query transform. Why? Because I want to reduce the amount of columns I want to send to the case transform. So if you double click it, so we're going to map the columns. So I need all these columns till the region. Okay, and I'm going to map this to the output. So you can click on the output and we can go back to the flow. So you can now connect the query transform to the case transform, and let's take a look at the case transform itself. Okay, so these are all the columns we have here, and here is where you got to give all the conditions. So we're going to add a rule, and I'm going to call it USA, and then this will be the expression. So you can drag it out here, and you can say US. All right, and then you can add another condition where land 1 equal to Germany. All right, so here's how we create the different partitions. So basically what I'm saying is make me one piece of the table or one table where I have only the customers from USA, and one table where I want only the customers from Germany. And then I'm saying put all the other customers in the default table. So this is the option you have. You can always disable it if you don't want it, and you can enable it if you want it. Okay, so let's keep it and you will know how to work with it. Now let's go back to the data flow. Now if you see, we have to create tables for the output. I want to use the template table for that, and let's say USA underscore customer, and let's say use the data store for connecting to HANA, and the schema name is going to be training. All right, now when you connect this case to the table, you would get three options based on how many other options you created. For us is going to be three because we created USA and then Germany, and then one is by default. So we say USA, and then we create another template table. We call it Germany underscore cust, and we use our data store, and we say all right. So you connect this, you connect the case to Germany, and then you select Germany, and then we need one more table for all underscore custs, and then we have live, and then we have the schema name. All right, so let's connect case back to, and then choose default. Okay, wonderful. We are done with this case transform. So we're going to split the KNA1 tables from all over the world into three different tables. Okay, let's validate and check if everything is okay. Everything seems to be fine, and let's go ahead and run this job. So execute. All right, it's done. Let's go ahead to the database and take a look at the tables itself. If you see the tables here, these are all the tables we have, and if I refresh them, we have to see the USA underscore customer and then Germany underscore customer. So we see Germany underscore customer, we see USA underscore customer. So let me just explore USA underscore customer for you. If you open the content, you see that you only see USA customers. So land one is USA, and then you only see USA. If you want to take a deeper look, we can go to open data preview, and you can go to distinct values, and you can take a look at the land one, and you would find only one value.